You. Yes, you, James. I've written a 29-page guide on how to install and set up your own playthrough, including instructions on mod installation so easy your dog could follow it, mod settings, and how to create your own scenario, similar to what we started with here. So if you have wanted to play along, if you are playing along but you're not sure the settings are quite right, go and take a look at that. I'll put it in the description in every episode going forward, but I'll probably pin it in the top comment this time as well. And when you've done that, you, much like me, can look across your mighty realm and breathe in a deep breath of fresh air. Wait, no, hang on a second. We're in the industrial era. It's all soot and oil going forwards. But, of course, hello Rimrims, welcome back to the adventures of now industrial Ohm. And by now industrial, I mean actually not quite industrial, because it turns out there's a little tiny bit of a bug. Turns out there was a very good reason yesterday we didn't get a pop-up saying, congratulations, welcome to the industrial era. And that was thanks entirely to this mod here, Steam Prototypes, which for some reason appears to be industrial on the surface, but is also counted as a medieval tech. And I guess that makes sense. It's steam-powered armor. It bridges the gap between plate mail and full-on power armor. And with that, we should be in. No, that's not... That's not the industrial era either. Oh! Herky-jerky proposed marriage to Bumfrey Hoggart Plasma. The Arcadius dynasty lives on. Well, tech advancing now thinks we're in the industrial era, so... hooray! We'll have to have our own round of applause. And new lovers as well. Cassandra and Big Pepper. Before we get too distracted with relationships, marriages, and all that very important but not quite as important right now as it could be important stuff, I think we need to plan a little bit how we're going to approach the industrial era, because the enemies that turn up now are, well, they're going to absolutely shred us. We have the potential of pirates, outlander unions, increased quest threats, and as much as I love our squad of green ninjas, there's only so much a battle axe is going to do compared to a minigun. For the time being, I think the infrastructure is fine. Research room is okay, hospital's fine, crafting room is acceptable. What we should focus on is making them some better weapons and armor. And we did just finish Steam prototyping. We could go... We could embrace it fully. We could go full-on steampunk for a little while until we get the technology to progress further into the industrial era. How do I make steam-powered armor? What a question. Well, that probably explains it. If you are playing along, probably say tick the medieval button. How do I craft you mechanical armor? Oh, there it is. Mechanized town, mechanized plate armor. 15 steel, 60 gold, 3 cloth, and 1 component. We could make that for everybody. That could be our new set of armor. And that brings us to our first industrial era problem. How on earth are we going to get that much gold? We can build either the mine or the mine shaft. Both are very, very slow, but it might, by the end of today, allow us to build a set of that mechanical armor for everybody. At least at that point, what we lack in firearms and turrets and actual defenses, we'd have in terms of raw clockwork power. Hang on, we have Rimmerfella. What if before we go into electricity, we go all in on the clockwork and the big industry? Pipelines and steam engines and oil everywhere. Oh, I quite like that plan. Well, we have a child. So, you know what? Let's build that mine shaft and let's send the child into the mine. We want to say go for gold and then let's just go until we've got... I mean, shit, like 500 would do it. I don't think the child miner will ever outpace the person building the armor, so we probably don't have to worry about it. And then, of course, we send in Tiny Child. In you go, Tiny Child. Get that gold. Oh my god, that takes a long time. How much gold? Whoa, there it is. 6. Oh no, that's gonna take so long. We're gonna need an entire flock of children to work in these mines. 8. Get to work, lazy. Make more miners. Oh, and I might have accidentally started a bit of a war in the comment section yesterday. There's been a lot of heated discussion about whether or not ballistas, catapults, etc. are actually firearms. Now, someone made a very good point that convinced me, and they said that this series wasn't about not necessarily not using firearms, but about using weapons that are less frequently used and underappreciated. And I don't think in any Rimworld series we've ever done, I've legitimately used explosives as a weapon. Except for mortars. I'm talking about things like the fire pot traps, the IEDs. Catapults can also launch explosive shells. Ballistas, though, huge range, and they do fire a giant bolt, and I feel like that kind of goes against it. I would love to see the entire base surrounded by a wall of IEDs. That would be incredible. For all the wrong reasons, that would be incredible. So while the tiny child is hard at work mining gold, what do we have on the menu? Electricity, I believe, is a prerequisite to... what on earth is a mecha... You know what? Don't ask. This is absolutely a prerequisite to being able to drill for oil. Oh, not to mention, of course, it unlocks all of the extra gas-related things as well. That seems very on brand right now. Let's go for it. I'm all about gas, oil, chem fuel. Let's do it. And as for the next basic expansion, what about completely leveling this area here and building them proper modern houses? Because these first houses that we've got now, they were our original clay huts from all the way back when we were still primitive home. I guess the first things first then. Let's go see what's behind here. Surely they wouldn't send us mechanoids this early. Would they? They seem to have sent us... What the hell is even that? Case K personal delimiter. Excuse me? You know what? We'll worry about that in a second. Hello there. Get to work. I'm sure Rome can handle it. Maybe not that scallywag. Well, the scallywag isn't a problem. They just go around an open door, so that's really not a problem. The flamebot home caved in 2 seconds flat. Make royal plates. Who did that? Wait, who's working on the royal... Herky Jerky. He's finally embracing his destiny. Bronze royal plated gauntlets, no less. 145% sharp. Good quality. Oh my god, he's beginning to believe. Oh. Well, that was something. What the hell have we found in here? What are you? A personal delimiter. Modified persona sword used by OMC officers. Oh, of course. The weapon is engraved with a portrayal of a maid playing chess with 5 lancers. The work has an impressionist feeling and a horizontal structure. Traits. Fast mover. The weapon's persona has a sense of motion it confers onto the wielder, making the move 15% faster. We can't use it because it's arcane technology. Oh no. It's too advanced for us. But look at this though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 filled crypto sleep caskets. A tech print for specialized limbs, whatever those are. Luciferium. What happened to the person we fed Luciferium? It's a little late to ask now because they've probably been dead about 100 years. Was it not Moira that we gave a bunch of Luciferium to, but she was still a child? So I wonder if the whole no addictions thing that children have conflicted with the addiction of Luciferium. Because it never was a problem, right? Unless we were just gaining Luciferium and I didn't notice. Raiders might have dropped it or something like that. Oh, there's a chem fuel pond right there. Let's put that weapon on display because at some point it might be something Ohm knows how to use. For the time being, putting it in the kind of research lab / museum, that's a good way to try and learn about it. It's a persona weapon then, I assume. Persona charged shotguns? Persona Havoc launchers. Oh, wow. Persona delimiter. There we are. Poor sweet Ohm. If only you could remember how good that weapon is. Wow. I guess we'll crack open a cold one with the boys. The president's on the other side. Let's bring in some reinforcements, actually, before we crack that. Okay. Here it goes. You're a state-of-the-art jerk. That's what you are, Ohm. Thank you, Atreus. Very cool. They're all dead besides one. Solvang. A male avian age 201. How long do they live? 80. Oh, no. Is that biological health? Their biological health is 201. Their chronological age is 205. You are gonna die the second we recruit you. I guess we'll capture you and move on with our life. Well, we have no idea what these strange iron beds are, nor how to use them, so we'll go ahead and pull all these apart. A massive moment. Electricity. And we've got gas extraction. Oh, that couldn't be any more on brand. Now, before we continue on with this whole new era, there's one thing I have to test. So many people asked for this yesterday. This could take a little while. Okay, let's see how magical you really are. Oh, look at that. Cassandra pregnant and Solvang, the guy who's probably going to die in about 2 seconds. He does have pretty good intellectual, so for the time being, we'll just have him, well, while he's still alive, only do research, I guess. So the plan is very, very simple. We're going to resurrect Stroopers. Now, this is going to be, if this does succeed, a horrible time for Stroopers. She's been dead since 5503. It's currently 5506. That means, given that humans age 18 times faster, those are in Ohm years, so it's been 3 Ohm years, but for humans, it's been much, much longer, roughly 50 years, right? And a lot has changed since Stroopers dies. An entire castle, for one thing. No, I'm not sure how this will work, and I'm not sure if it will work, but my theory is it might work like the, what are they called? The DNA reconstructors from, is it Sparkling World? Where you resurrect them. If they're desiccated and you try and resurrect them, they come back as a dead, fresh body. Then you can resurrect them again. The problem is, though, it says that Ohm will go into psychic shock. I wonder how long that'll take. And the reason I put an icebox in here is because if it does resurrect it as a fresh body to be resurrected again, Ohm is going to be out for days. So we'll have to keep her frozen for quite a long time. We still don't really have a good way to do that. We'll bring a room's temperature down to just above freezing and we'll run out of ice after only a few days. She'll be just above freezing. She should last quite a while at just above freezing, I hope. Go on, let's see what we can do then, Ohm. Why do I get a horrible feeling this isn't going to work? Using reviving touch on Struperas. It might. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What's happened? Death, Struperas. What? I guess it didn't work. You resurrected her without a head? Have you considered vocal cord removal, Kippos? You might end up being more socially accepted. Solvang, looks like there's been a double murder in here. Oh, but she's fresh? Well, as fresh as I suppose someone without a head can be. Psychic Resurrection Extreme. So he resurrected her as much as he could. Oh my god, it's 10 days. Shit. So her head, her arms, her stomach, her spine. Psychic burn. So he's resurrected her, but it was too much. Her head burned off freshly. Did he? Is that to imply Ohm failed? Psychic breakdown total 15 days. Ah, shit. Okay, rebury Struperas fast, and then you rescue Ohm. Holy crap. You know, it might be better not to bury her. It might be better to exhume her so we can see how long she's got left before she rots. 25 days. Frozen. Look, it kind of goes between frozen and 25 days. If we were to insulate it a little bit more, maybe remove... How warm is this room? 24. If we were to cool this room in here, it might help contribute a little bit to that. Let's throw in a passive cooler. Oh my god. Well, this is going to be a real test for the colony, isn't it? Insects. Where are they going? Are they coming up through here? It looks as if they might be. Okay, well, look, let's just hold the line there then. Okay, here they come. I need people with good weapons at the front. It's going to be pretty horrible. We need to hold them there, though. That way we can get 3 versus 1. Oh, shit. I'm not a fan of this at all. You move. You come here. Everybody else, search and destroy. And now we've just got to hope our people with their armor and their weapons can hold off 10 Giga Locusts. It's doable. 11 Giga Locusts. Are there any more? 11 Giga Locusts. If we've got them lined up like this, 3 versus 1, with plenty of reinforcements, I think we might not need Ohm. They're holding it. Sabat's about to go down. Bleeding out in 4 hours. We need someone to pick him up when he does die. 6 left. They're doing it. Okay, Sabat is down. Bleeding out in 1 hour. Solvang. Rescue Sabat. How's Atreus doing? Bleeding out in 13. You'll be fine for a little while then. Let's just drop him there. Let's turn this into a medical room. My god, wrong little gravy. Oh, this is going to be close. Okay, you should be fine then. Are we holding it? We're doing a pretty damn good job, eh? How many of the Giga Locusts are there? It's just that one that's walking away. 24 okay, this is fantastic. They've done it. Herky Jerky, Cassandra, and Atreus all went down there. Luckily, we've got good doctors. 11 hours. You're actually fine. Herky Jerky in 5, Cassandra in 5. Start turning to Herky Jerky. That was incredible. That was high tier. Finally, the Castle Wars came through for us. How are we going to survive for 14.2 days on Void without Ohm? Oh, well, that one might be a little harder to deal with, Void. Toxic fume killing all plant life seems to emanate from within. Yeah, no, we can't do anything about that, in fact. Plus side, at least Void fucked off. Phoebe chillax, hooray! Now we can relax as everybody dies to a toxic chamber. But apparently there's also a wedding. It's a shame Ohm can't be here. Would have loved this. Well, he wouldn't have. He'd have stood in the corner silently. Sorry, who's marrying who here? Those two are getting married. Atreus has decided to sit down at the table in between them. Thank you. Thank you for finally getting out of the way. Sugar and little gravy plasma. Wow, that'll keep their mood high before they all suffocate. Thank you, Solvang. I appreciate that. Might be the last thing he ever does with his life, so I appreciate that. This seems like we're jumping the gun a little bit, huh? Get access to carbon fiber and start growing Silka Vine, a key ingredient in Ultra Thread. No, I think I'm alright. We can get decals, deep frying, or productivity 1. Chris's global work speed by 5%. Oh, that's quite nice. Alright, sure. Solvang and Racy Susan, what is wrong with you? The man is one bad day off of dying. If he gets out of bed too fast, his heart's going to explode. Wait, he's back up? I thought it was 9.8 days. Oh, major. Right, of course it's come from an extreme and it ticks down. It's only 50% consciousness. It's still 100% though. Archotech Cortex. His big, strong Archo brain is keeping him going. What if we use his resurrection ability again immediately? Will it kill him? Or will it just put him back to extreme? Oh my god, all the anima trees are dying. All the plants are dying. We're gonna have to kill it. We're gonna have to kill it now. How am I gonna kill it? This thing would kill people with the strongest gear we've got. What if we just punch it, wake it up, run away? We did that before. We did that in the tribal era. It worked fine. So here's the plan. Bash and run. Bash and run. And then it'll walk away. Maybe it'll steal something and leave. That's what happened last time, right? It wanted to steal something and then melee attacking home. No, you're no, you're really not though. Steal what they can and leave. Yes. Element X32 battle axe. A fucking what? What has he got there? Element X32 battle axe. Okay. 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 Easy. I thought for sure he'd grab the fragments or something, but no. It's rather have that random medieval weapon. That's fine by me. Alright, here we go. This might be a mistake. You know what? Let's keep that forbidden until it's done. This takes a while. It doesn't work. Oh, it doesn't work. Even though she's fresh. I guess we're trying to restore too much. I guess not having a head is pretty problematic there, eh? The process instantly reforms body parts and restarts the body of the deceased. Casting this... Blah, blah, blah. I guess you can't reforge a head then, eh? Oh, no. Well, on the plus side, now we've got Phoebe Chillax. The big horrible monster is gone. I don't think there's any way to bring Stroopers back. Unless we get a Resurrectomate serum, of course. There is no way to solve this. Goodbye again, Stroopers. One day. One day maybe he'll come back. Precision research? What is that? Oh, air conditioning would be good. No. Focus on the important things here. I want oil and gas. Do you have any Helixian gas areas? Because that would be... That'd be pretty nice. I can't... Ah, there's one here. Is there anything else? Hold on. That's the only one on the entire map. Well, it won't be super easy to defend. But let's get one of those down. We can build that straight away. Let's start tapping into this gas and going full on... I mean, not really steam power, but I have to build some sort of storage area outside of the walls to make this work. Oh, Babby's been formed. Hello, Helveticus. We've got Helveticus Stasius, and between that and Arcadius, we've gone weirdly Roman with this, haven't we? Oh, busy night then, eh? That's the start of the new generation, pretty well set up. Bumfrey Hogger and... Hang on, Bumfrey Hogger is Herky Jerky's wife, right? Fiancé and cousin. Oh, no. His daughter's also his cousin once removed. Have we already got up to that stage of the game, eh? I don't know if that's okay. And my goal is to make Herky Jerky the best crafter ever today. If we just lock him in a room and make him read a book over and over and over and over, ideally we need to get someone to write a better crafting book too. Is Ohm pretty good at crafting? 19 out of 20. Let's just have Ohm. Forget about all this crap. Let's just get Ohm to write the crafting book over and over and over until we get a legendary one or a masterwork one. He's almost back up. 10.8 days. When it crosses the 10-day threshold, it should go to major and then he should hopefully stand back up again. Poor little Jester the mining child has the plague. Is it just the one of them? It was. Oh, I thought it was going to be local medieval colony wiped out by plague then. Kippos is also pregnant. Pour one out for the thinking spot. We've come so far. Precision research, which I assume allows us to make... research bench? Oh, high-tech research bench is behind that now, eh? We've got all the resources for a high-tech research bench too. It's the gas going on. The gas is ready. All we've got to do is make some power from it now. Oh my god, there's an actual funeral event? Colonists gather over Strooper's grave to honor her memory. Oh. Wow. All three of them that can fit in there, I assume. What, you're really going to cram them in, eh? No. No! This is a time to honor Stroopers, not be raided by the Saiyant League. The hell are the Saiyant League? Oh, shit. They've got miniguns. They've got rifles. Oh, shit. Industrials from the Saiyant League. Flak armor and miniguns. Wow. Ohm? Sweet Ohm. Precious Ohm. What's your gear like? 109% sharp. Okay, we're going to have to be so sensible about how we take these guys out. So hiding behind walls, getting them in melee. I say forget about these guys entirely. Dash down there before they can get a target. Careful. Because those miniguns will take a while to whir up. So if we can bait them around here, get them within melee range, they're done for. My god, be careful. Okay, get in there. Get in there. They might try and avoid friendly fire. Or maybe they won't give a shit about friendly fire. Oh, Ohm is getting peppered. Good start, good start, good start. Go for the head. Don't you try and run. Oh, Ohm. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Go for life. Go for life. Nice, good shot. Use them as cover. Genius. Another one down. Maynard. Oh! This is horrible. This is horrible. What a kill. What a kill. Okay, well, that was the small group dealt with. Oh, he already took quite a hefty amount of damage, though. 5 damage to both the torso and the stomach. And these are, in theory, the easiest raids we're going to get at this point in the game, right? So, why don't we hold that door open and just kind of stand here and wait for them to attack? And then as they do, we club them as they come around the corner. That might work. Here they come. Here they come. Oh, it's working. Okay, oh, he's bleeding out. We're going to have to be careful with this. Okay, get ready. Crush. Kill. Slay. I don't know what you thought that was going to hit, but, I mean, it didn't do a great job there. Okay, get him. This is good. This is good. Use them as cover. It's like shredding their own people. Shit. Oh, this is horrible. This is horrible. Bleeding out in 15 hours. Oh, I hate this. We need some actual proper cover. Please don't light fire to the gardens of the Cathedral of Ohm. Go for it, go for it, go for it. Just tank him. Bleeding out in 15 hours. How's he looking? Oh, this is not nice. It's with 115% armor too, by the way. Just go for it, just go for it. Nice. Well, that was unnecessarily dangerous. Crystal Malloy. 18 years of age. Psychically deaf, pyromaniac, abrasive, and only good at shooting. No. No, I don't think so. Well, that was the easiest raid we're ever going to potentially get, and I'm just going to play it out in 13 hours, so if you don't mind. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Right, so let's get these things piped together. Okay, we've got power. We've got actual gas power, and then we'll run this all the way around the wall to the research room. That's the only place that's going to have power for the time being. He is still gaining experience from this book, but it's so incredibly slow now that it's almost not worth using. Be better just to have him crafting and making a bunch of kind of subpar stuff. Oh, he's already made the mechanized helmet. Whoa, what's he working on now? Mechanized plate armor. Okay, okay. Let's get Ohm equipped in the plate. I think the plate has already been, before we've even been able to really craft it, I think it's already been outclassed by the mechanized stuff. Let's get this stuff put in the museum. There it is. The medieval armor of Ohm. So we'll have him... Should we just have him wear the mechanized gear? Might have been worth continuing on with the bronze armor. I suppose it is cast bronze from the forge, though, isn't it? So the armor on it is going to be insane. I love the idea of only making Ohm armor that comes out of the forge, because this can make such crazy powerful gear. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I changed my mind. That looks incredible. That should be a pretty sizable upgrade too. 125% sharp resistance now, so about 10%. What weapon are we going to make for Ohm to get him through the next era then? So we've got still the Scent of Sword of Rapture and then Diabolic, but I think I want to go for this one because it's got a bit more ceremony around it. So we need Ear Sword of Darkness, however it is we get that. I guess it's not in there. There's also that ritual stone, right? Under Rimforge. Oh, look at these. Lightning rods. Designed to attract lightning strikes. All lightning bolts in a large area around this will be attracted to it, generating a large amount of power. Power poles. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if that means that you don't have to run these big ones and you can run the kind of smaller cables instead. The things that link machines up to one another. Okay, well, let's try that. And then we've also got wall connector. Then point for power cables. This is what we're really after, this ritual core. Let's put it in the Cathedral of Ohm. We'll get you to build that right away. And I assume with this thing, that's how you get the Sword of Darkness, and then the other one is how you eventually upgrade it. Should have really left some of those raiders alive. Nosferatu. Okay. There it is. Whoa. What is that? Draft up the colonists to receive the blessing and place them next to the ritual core. Plus the start ritual button and select prisoner's sacrifice. Oh my god. And we need to build columns in those areas then. have to move some of the braziers in that case. Oh, no. Don't move the braziers. Can we... Oh, it's a shame we can't uninstall that, move it back, and then move this right in the center of the room. We can always build another monument. That's fine. It wasn't exactly the best monument, because look, some of those columns already line up. Okay, I think that's that. Oh, there it is. We've got a full set of mechanized plate. I think we will give that to Herky Jerky as the current leader of the Arcadius dynasty. I mean, he also crafted it himself, so... You know what? That's actually, get that hammer, too. I can get that equipped. This one is yours, my friend. Oh, that stuff looks cool. Hey, that's really impressive. God, if we can get the whole town dressed up in that, that would be incredible. Led by solid bronze ohm. Oh, a gift from Arcadius. Look at this. Ancient... What on earth is ancient metal? They can be mined to acquire steel chunks? Whoa. We've also got some more of that Phasarium. Obsidian. It's got to be a sign. Has to be a sign from Arcadius. A sign he needs to drop his friggin' meteors elsewhere, because apparently now I can't rebuild the friggin' building. I think that area is definitely workable. We can't push it back any further without the overhead mountain becoming a problem. You can see we've got some kind of overhangs now, so I don't want to risk it. I'm sorry, a what? A witch's oyster. Ready to harvest. Well, I do love the taste of a freshly plucked witch's oyster. Seems to be some pink fungus on this witch's oyster. Abbey has been formed. Sugar has given birth to little Barnabas gravy plasma. Name is never going to get old, is it? There's nobody mining in the quarry anymore. So they've all just kind of given up on it. Much better. Between those two and Jester the mining baby, we'll have mechanized armor in no time. We've got a form of power. We've got gas power. We've got powered research. What have we got access to now? Drill for oil. Oh, we've also got biofuel refining, though. I've got to take drill for oil. Castle towers with these huge oil wells sticking out of the top is so high tier. I'd really like... Been asking for this for quite a few generations now. A power recycling would be really fucking high tier. Really, really high tier. My God, so incredibly... Please stop. It's okay, so it's because I've done something I wouldn't normally do, and I've told them to take off any apparel that falls below 50% hit points so it's not tattered. Now we're just overburdened with a bunch of shitty clothes. Oh, I accidentally closed it. Well, firstly, we've got a marriage. Racy Susan and Solvang. How the fuck is Solvang still alive? Did I misread his life expectancy? 80. He's 213. Bumfrey Hogget Plasma has given birth to the next member of the Deimos dynasty, Pank Deimos. That's already pretty good. And then the most important one of all here, if we open up the history, Masterwork. Ohm has created an Archotech mass crafting book, Masterwork quality. Oh, someone also got the flu. I didn't even bloody notice that. Jester, you good? You're fine. I might destroy the excellent quality book, because they'll read books in their own time as a kind of recreation thing. Is that an improvement? Oh, it certainly is. Yeah, that's taking up a lot faster. Level 12. Acceptable. Not good, but acceptable. Who was your heir? He's had 2 daughters. Oh, no. He gets a bonus for it being his cousin once removed as well as his daughter. It's a little cursed. Drilling for oil. Oh, this is good. What else have we got here? Air conditioning, geothermal power isn't bad. Look, I want big industry here. I don't want like big industry, but I want oil and gas and kind of those alternate energy sources. No wind turbines or solar panel or that weak shit. We're in the desert. I want cold, hard oil. There it is. Hey. Resource console, of course. Really, we should put it in the research room. I think we could use up some of these towers that are otherwise not really doing very much. Another that's been a lot of kids today. Wow. Little chilly. Let's maybe go and pick you up, actually. So we have a powered resource console. All we need now, from what I remember, is just to put down the oil well. Got any convenient oil? Oh, no. Oh, there's barely any. There's like a little tiny cap here. Oh, that's awful. I guess we'll tap this one. There's really so little oil. Finally, they're actually using the cathedral for something appropriate. They're having a marriage under the watchful eye of Arcadius and Ohm and the RNG god himself. And the guest of honor? That's right, it's this armored baby. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's actually quite nice for a change. Oh, the redemption arc. Herky Jerky's done it. Mechanized plate armor masterwork. Holy crap, thank you. Apparel recycling. Thank you. We're going to stop preparing all of this area down here for building proper industrial era buildings, houses, workshops, hospitals, you name it. That's all going to go here. And then we'll slowly move away from the castle, because as cool and defensive and as medieval as the castle wasn't exactly the most convenient place. Another marriage. Big Pepper and Cassandra. Another babby. It must be the chemicals. It must be the chemicals that we're pumping into the air. If you tap the Helixian gas sometimes it taps back. We're gonna have to build some sort of baby hall. We're gonna need some sort of baby storage. Well, what a weird start to the industrial era. I wish Rimworld had something between medieval and industrial. Because to go from knights in armor to full-on miniguns is a little bit jarring. It would be so cool to have that clockwork era. You know, an era of steam power and big industry. Giant oil wells and things like that, rather than going for solar panels and nuclear power. I just wish there was that middle ground. I might do a little bit of research. See if there is that kind of steampunk mod, steampunk aesthetic out there somewhere to break it up. I'll do a little bit of research. I'll see if there is something to break it up a little bit more. See if there is something to fully embrace that kind of steam-powered, non-nuclear knight era. I think it'll be kind of a bit more of a gradual shift then. If you have any suggestions, of course, throw them at me and I'll take a look and I'll see what we can do with it to give it a bit of a different change of aesthetic rather than jumping right into big oil. And of course, thank you all for watching. A very weird start today. I don't really know what we got done besides mutilate Stroopers a little bit. Thank you to, of course, the patrons for their support over at Patreon. Thank you to Dr. Bubba, Spidey Cloned, Bwen Gun, Emily, Kate, Snowdog, Kay, Coolio McCoolcool, Smack You, The Incredible Gurin, Hoofenspiel, Bond Dollar, and Soggy Noodle for their support, the executive producer tiers over on Patreon for today. Thank you guys for making the channel possible. Thank you for the adventures of Ohm. Thank you as well to Chicken Robo, Scott, Astro Boogie, Mantle, Salicata, Deadly Kitten Hunt, Mr. Hanky, Lego Red Dragon, Edzuki, Ractanian, Eben Dragon 323, and Ben Ice Cream.